it's Alice and I'm back with a market update for the Victoria Real Estate Board for October 2024, and I am here at Goldstream Park. I am going salmon hunting today, so I'm going to do a little work and then a lot of play. So let's go through the stats and the numbers, and then I will show you some salmon because I know they're here. I can actually see them splashing over there, so I know I'm going to get some good salmon shots. They're probably falling apart already. It's okay. It's still magical. That's the magic of nature. So anyways, let's talk about stats. So I'm going to jump right into sales. So we had a really big jump in sales in October. We had 654 sales go through in the month of October, which is a 60.7% jump versus last year. So last year was deadly slow, and this year, even though it seems like a lot, that's back to normal. So our sales have recovered since being super low. And for active listings, we had 3,161 active listings at the end of October, and that was up 14.7% from 2,700 roughly. Again, that's pretty normal for inventory, so we are in cruise control kind of. We're back to normal in Victoria, and we have recovered sales-wise, so we're looking like we're operating at status quo now, which is amazing. This is quite possibly one of the most distracting areas to film because there's like a gorgeous waterfall right across from me and all these salmon splashing. Anyways, okay, sales of single family homes were up 76.2% in October, and that's year over year. So we had a lot of sales recovery in the single family home market as well, which is amazing. We had 340 homes sold. And in the benchmark home price, we only had a reduction of 0.8%. So the benchmark home price is $1.3 million right now. So roughly the same as last year, a little bit less, but the sales have come up quite a bit. And the average is down 0.3%, which is sitting at 1.26 million. The benchmark home price for condos in the Victoria Core was down 5.1% this October versus last year, so it's at $547,000. And the condo average was down 0.4%, and that's versus last year as well, and that's at $591,000. So the average is a little higher than the benchmark. But overall, so across townhouses, manufactured condos, single families, everything has bounced back. Even up island, those numbers, some of them are up in the 100% recovery as well. So really positive numbers on that side of things. Recently, end of October, we had a rate announcement, and the Bank of Canada reduced their policy rate by 50 basis points to 3.75%, which is fantastic. Not sure what the next one will be. Apparently the GDP is lagging to what they thought it would do, so they might slow down on the rate cuts, but again, we're getting into pretty reasonable territory here, so I don't know that they need to keep slashing them so aggressively. The rate cuts are essentially what is looking like it's motivating the market to rebound for the most part. A lot of people are easing up on hiding away from buying homes. People are coming out of their slumbers and they're looking more and just getting a gauge on what's possible now with the lower rates. I do know a lot of my buyers are taking their time and being more selective, as I said in my last video, which is fantastic. And on the selling side, things are selling, but you do see more expired listings now and more latitude price-wise to negotiate, which is, again, it's welcome. It's great. Also, if you're watching the news with all the announcements of clamping down on immigration and international students and temporary residents, what we're seeing is economists essentially saying that places with the most amount of people who have come here and were planning on coming here, aka BC and Ontario, that we will likely see over the next 3 years a reduction in shelter costs. Because if people are not coming or they're going home and not coming back, then that is more supply in the rental market and the housing market. So that could be positive news as far as prices coming down. Probably not the crash people are hoping for, but it could have a positive effect. And so we'll just have to see how that plays out, but something on the horizon to watch out for. And I don't like to talk about immigration too much because it's not my job, but it does affect real estate. So that's why I keep bringing it up, because it does affect the cost of housing. So I'm going to leave it at that for this month. It's a balanced market. It's not hard to buy in this market. It's not hard to negotiate, and it's also not that bad to sell. So it's great. Nothing to worry about too much on that front. I'm going to go salmon hunting, and if you want to stick around, I'll show you what I find. We did have a windstorm, so I lost power at my house too. That's also why I'm here. So if I get some wind, I'll show you that as well. Anyways, I will see you in the end of November, and we'll see what's going on then. I bet it's still going to be balanced, though. But anyways, okay, you take care and we'll talk soon. Bye. Okay, I don't know what I just witnessed. I saw a heron fly down, and he scooped into the water. And then he flew off, and his gullet was like the size of a salmon. I don't know. You tell me. Do herons eat salmon? Captain's log. We did try and go in the graffiti hole. There was a lot more water than we had counted on. Thank God we're wearing Crocs.